Welcome back, guys. Carron Creek, I'm Jeremy here at our property. I wanted to show you guys our progress on the horse barn. That's what we're going to be working on today. Not actually in the horse barn, we're going to be up in the mill shop. So let me show you what we got going on. It's Christmas Eve morning. Got all my shopping done this morning. That was pretty easy, right? Lowe's opened at 6. So I was able to get in there at 6, get that done right quick by 8. So here's what we got. We got the drywall going. You guys see this drywall? Drywall's ready for mud. The ceiling's going to have wood, but the sides are going to be drywall, painted. Miss Kim likes that look. The windows need trimmed out. So that's what you're going to see in today's episode is we have some nasty looking river birch. I'd cut it down on the job and I sliced it up several months ago into 4-inch slabs, 1x4 slabs. We're going to cut this window trim. So we got to get our side jambs. We got to get our stool cut for the bottom. What's funny about that birch, I loosely strapped it. I'll admit I strapped it terribly. When I stacked it, it was stickered, but it went like this. It went up and down, went side to side. So we're going to try to salvage enough to get all this done. I've got my cut list. We're going to go up to the mill shop. We're going to have to cut it to length. Then we're going to have to run it through the table saw. And then we're going to have to run it through the planer. We're going to have a ton of shavings from that planer work. Here we are back up at the mill shop. Before I get out, we do have a JSF experience coming up in this episode today. It showcases our work during the week. This is going to be a good one. Most importantly, I need you guys to stick around to the end because I need help on the next episode. It's going to be an episode unlike any other that's ever been done on YouTube. And I need your help with coming up with ideas. Stick around and help me out. Freaking table saw makes more of a mess than running a Woodmizer sawmill in this building. It's just a fine dust that is just, it's nasty. Try to wear a mask, but then it fogs up your glasses. So we got all those boards trimmed down to size on the table saw. Now we're ready to run them through the planer. That's going to take a while too. However, before we jump into that planer action, let's do a quick little JSF experience. Let's go on a job site that we were on a couple weeks ago and show you what we got into. Disclaimer. It's a really crappy job. Welcome back to the JSF experience. It's colder than witch's tit up here. We've got to do a sewer line day. It's going to be a really crappy job. Doing the sewer line. Well, we're just getting started. It's early in the morning. Let me show you what we got to do. So we got a sewer line issue. It comes from this house. We've got a 4-inch sewer line that's been in the ground for years. We're going to replace the whole line out to that telephone pole. Now, after getting here this morning and further inspecting, I think it shares a trench with the water line, which just makes things crazy. Here's the top of the sewer line. Finally found it. I've been shoveling my butt off, but I can't find the water line yet. Not very deep. It's only 5 feet deep. Out at Carron Creek, we're always talking about trees. It's a maple. You can see what it does. Those roots find the loose trench and they find that sewer line, that moisture around that pipe. Any crack, they'll get right in that sewer line and blow up. found the wire line. Did I tell you it's cold? I guess I knew that was gonna happen. At least we got some footage on the YouTube camera here. I hope it's waterproof. Hey, I told you it was a crappy job. We do a lot of underground utilities. We do a lot of water lines, a lot of sewer lines, probably more so sewer lines. It's a good gig. You just gotta know what you're doing, be willing to get down and get really crappy, dirty. And that's, I like money more than I like dirt, so we'll get down and do whatever we gotta do. So we're back here on the planer, the DeWalt planer, and we've got to trim all these boards down. Back when I cut these boards, I cut them about 5/4. Now they've shrunk down to exactly 4/4, 1 inch. I need to plane them clear down to 3/4. This little planer's gonna give it a workout, but it'll do it. It'll get it done. And try to get these planed. Like I said, it's Christmas Eve right now. We are close to 2 o'clock, I believe. Starting to get some ice. We're supposed to have a white Christmas. We got a cold front moving in, maybe some snow. That's gonna shut me down in here. I have no preference. This year's been obviously jacked up, but hopefully it snows. I know everybody wants a white Christmas. That would be fantastic. So bring it on, snowman. Let's go. River Birch on the planer. Birch Please. Now that we have this planed down and ready, this will be pieces of the trim. This River Birch, Birch Please. It looks a lot like pine. I mean, it looks, I would think that if I would get a piece of pine, plane it down, it'd be hard pressed to tell the difference between those two. I really do. But River Birch does grow in the wild. It's a very popular tree along creeks and swampy areas, but it's really popular in landscapes anymore, especially in a multi-trunk situation where you have 2 trunks coming up, even 3 trunks, sometimes 4. It's a fast growing tree, and we had taken this one down in a yard. We had to do a sewer line, and we had to go right underneath this River Birch, Birch Please. So it had to come out, and I saved all the logs, and it's been cut, and I think it looks cool. As we're building projects out here, we got the cabinets, we've got all kinds of different species of wood. This is a great opportunity, especially down that horse barn, as a conversation piece. Surely someday somebody will be like, what's this, what's this? That's gonna be cool to say, hey, this is River Birch. That's not a common tree that you see milled for interior use, and I'm tickled to have the trim in the horse barn made out of River Birch. Birch Please. We have a problem, Houston. Our power feed just stopped working. Not even near being done, so I'm gonna have to take a break here and dissect this DeWalt planer. See what's going on. Good news and bad news. I found the problem. Bad news, we're not up and running today. Let me show you. There is a sprocket that goes right here, and that sprocket turns from the motor inside that, turns that shaft, which in turn spins these 2, and that runs our rollers. We had this little sprocket that had a keyway in it that is no more. So I ordered one just now on Amazon. It was like $7. And more news. The snow is coming down here in Chillicothe in Southern Ohio. So with that quick update at Cairn Creek, here is my question you guys have waited for. And I want your honest opinion. I want you to get creative. I want you to sit and get creative. I need creativity for this video to really pop and work. So we have a Woodmizer. We own a Woodmizer, an LT35 here at Cairn Creek. It's the best thing ever. Always cutting wood, making beautiful projects out of wood. But I wonder, what else will the Woodmizer cut? So I'm in dire need of your guys' opinions on what we can put on this rail to slice up with that Woodmizer. Just like 2020 has been, it's been a crappy year. We're going to send 2020 out the door with a bang. We want complete carnage. We want to be safe about it, but we want to see some good stuff. We want juices flying. We want stuff flying all over the place. We want to get crazy. We want to make something really fun, and that's what that's going to be. It's going to be fun. It's something that actually, when I cut that ice cream cone in half, that was something we started talking about. Maybe I get an old TV. I don't know what I want to get yet. Actually, I haven't planned a few things, but I do need your help on some suggestions of what we could throw on this Woodmizer to slice in half, to create carnage, to make some good fun on YouTube. So guys, we're stuck. We're just shut down right now. I'm gonna have to go do some snow detail. So that's gonna wrap this video up. Leave us a message. Tell us what you think we should do on this Woodmizer. Get creative. All I can do is say no, or if I can't pinch it, or if I can't find it, I won't cut it. But I want to cut some really cool things, and you guys know best of what you'd like to see cut up. I hope you guys are having fantastic holidays. I hope you have a good Christmas. I hope your New Year's is fantastic. I hope next year is better for each and every one of you. I hope it is for us also. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for working with us. Karen Creek, over and out.